because... I won't say I'm doing it to protect you or any crap like that. I shut you out because you saw in me something that I didn't see in myself. I couldn't bear to spoil the image you have of me. I joke about it, but you're my baby sister, Elle. I couldn't bear to see anything hurt you, least of all me. She doesn't need to speak those words. I knew before I'd even said them exactly what she's thinking. Honestly, I've known exactly what words she'd say every time she spoke tonight. Of course, I knew how she felt. I just couldn't bring myself to be the one to bring the knife to bear. Why do you hate me? All this time, you wanted me to believe that you were doing this for me. But you just hate him, and you hate the idea of us being together. So much so that you'd set your friend up to try and convince me to break up with him. Mel wasn't doing it out of spite. I know, she wasn't even doing it intentionally. But you brought her here all the same. Why do you hate him? Why do you hate me? All I ever wanted, the only thing I ever wanted was you. I know. I breathed a deep, heavy sigh. I never hated you. Not once, not a single day in your life have I hated you. Well, it sure feels like it some nights. She shakes her head, stepping back into her room. I guess it does. For a few moments, I refused to tear my eyes away from the door. After that, my appetite long since ruined, I walked back to my own room, nursing the tiny little fragments of my shattered heart. What's that? Something knocking on my window. Oh, would you look at that? She's always looking at me from her window. I should see what she wants. Morning. Yeah, come on over. Let's have breakfast together. Sure, give me 15 minutes to get dressed. Sure. She closes the window and beams at me. Huh, now that's a way to start the day, huh, eh? Hey, you finally got here. Sure did. So what's the occasion? No occasion, I just wanted to hang out. That sure sounds like you, doesn't it? Her warm smile works wonders on my attitude. Want to walk to school together after breakfast? Do I ever? She places a bowl of cereal and a cup of hot chocolate in front of me on the coffee table. Simple but outstandingly effective. Not the healthiest of meals, but sugar and fiber will definitely jumpstart your day.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you don't need the hyphen jumpstart either.
Come on, you have to read into everything. Sure I do. One of us has to keep informed. She sits down next to me, beaming. And you think that isn't me? Oh, it's definitely you. I just like to try and keep up sometimes. She giggles, digging into her own breakfast. I take the opportunity to do the same. Sayori, wait up. I'm hardly jogging. When did you get so out of shape? Me? When did you get so in shape? Did you... In between my sentence, I paused to heave a deep breath into my lungs. Rejoin the track team or something? I didn't. Just walked to school every day like you. Geez, am I eating too much? I worried to myself, clicking my tongue. Come to think of it, my food supplies have been dropping a hell of a lot faster than they should be. It would make a lot of sense. Have I just not been noticing? Hey, don't... She draws back and meets me, biting her lip. Don't pay it any mind, alright? It's not you. Maybe I have been exercising. No, it's fine. I've been going through my food faster than I expected. Maybe that's why. Huh. She puts a hand on my shoulder. If you want to eat with me more often, then maybe I can help. Yeah, I think I'd like that.
You know, come to think of it, this plot point is kind of at odds with the fact that Natsuki has been making you lunch.
I nod. Out of everyone, she'd know if there was something off. After knowing what I know about her, after knowing what I now know about her, I'm a little surprised by her offer, but I'll be damned if I don't take the chance to make sure she's eating. Besides, I do want to spend more time with her. Well, maybe we should have lunch together. I was actually going to. No, wait, I'd like that. I was going to ask Amelia, but it's fine. I'll have plenty of opportunities to hang out with everyone. She considers my hesitation for a moment, but brushes it off. If you're sure. Yeah, I am. Sierra's expression clouds over for a moment before she returns to normal. Skipping back along the path, I follow behind her. She must have her own hang-ups about what happened between us, but I won't let something like that be the thing that destroys us again. I spent a quarter of my life praying I'd never be forced to talk to her again for my own sanity, but now that she's here once more, there's nothing I wouldn't do to keep that smile safe, fake as it might be. And perhaps, one day, I'll plant a new one there, something she might feel is a little more real. I sigh. After all this time, after everything we've been through, I still love her. Chemistry. Always a good class. I'm not sure why, but I've actually enjoyed it more than most people. Maybe I just picked it up faster. I'm definitely one of the top marks in the class, but I'm still beat out by Natsuki. Look at her, she's hardly even focusing. How does she manage to thrash me so thoroughly every time? It's an absolute mystery to me. At least I study for my grades. Still, doesn't she look kind of at peace? More so than I'm used to seeing her, at least. That grin, it's almost like... Is she? She's totally winking at me. Ah, shoot, I haven't been paying attention. Crap, where are we up to? Dipoles? What? No, that was weeks ago. No, wait here. The iron atom acts as a Lewis acid, as it is less electronegative than the bromine, so it will... Or is it bromine? So it will accept an electron from the bromine, so the iron bromide will then... Why is she looking at me? Oh, she's taunting me. Well, joke's on you, I have to study. I pull a silly face and, as I do, the teacher turns around.
LC,
Yes?
do you make a habit of pulling faces while my back is turned?
Oh, so you never know, man.
No, miss,
See that you don't. If I catch you slacking off again, there will be consequences.
Yes, miss. She turns back toward the board and continues talking. Natsuki, how dare you get me in trouble? And now she's laughing. Unbelievable. Ugh, whatever. I roll my eyes, returning to my work. I've wasted too much of the lesson on meaningless nonsense already. As I make my way through the halls looking for Sayori, I accidentally bump into Amelia. Oh, that's where you're going now. Yeah, sorry, I just... zoned out again. Yeah. Do you need to sit down? Let's find a client so we can have lunch together. No, actually, I was... Sorry, I have plans for lunch already. Oh, do you? That's okay then. I'll just go find someone else or something else to do. She starts to bound off, but pauses and turns around again. Oh, I know you've got yourself a club, but I was thinking, for all time's sake, of course, are you free this afternoon? Me? Yeah, I suppose. Want to hang out with me? I think about it for a moment. I'm sure the club would be a little upset if I skipped out on them, but at the same time... You don't have to, of course. I'll do it. See you after class. Wait, really? Yeah, I have to make an effort to spend time with my friends. Now that I have them. She gives me a small smile and a light elbow. I'll catch you after class then. With a knowing wink, she heads off down the hall. Huh, maybe this won't be so bad, trying to balance people. Goodness knows I'm out of practice. Relaxing into the chair, I place my lunchbox onto the desk in front of me. Shouldn't be too long now. My fingers rap impatiently on the desk as I grin giddily. I'm not quite so sure why I'm in such a good mood, but I'll take it. It only takes a moment for the door to slide open, and then...
Sorry I'm late, Homura. Oh.
Sorry to disappoint, but I'm not your daily squeeze. For some reason, Kaito doesn't meet my gaze.
No, actually, Homura's one of my mate's sisters. I was gonna show her around. Wait, why do I have to justify anything to you? It doesn't matter what I say, you just...
He sighs.
Forget it,
I'm almost afraid to ask, but is everything all right?
Me? Please, as if... Look, not really.
Oh shit, now he's gonna vent. I didn't ask because I was curious.
Did you talk to Ellen?
I might have.
Yeah, I might have underestimated you a little.
What, you're gonna tell me now that you actually care?
Me? Please, you know me. Feelings are for the weak. But, between you and me, words are a weapon, and it seems you're more inclined to use them than I thought. So...
You came crawling back to apologize.
God, you're insufferable. This is why you can't get a man despite your looks.
Despite my... Are you hitting on me?
Fucking no. Just shut up for a second, alright? I just wanted to say that I guess I have a little more respect for you now. I didn't realize you could sway Ellen quite that much. She must really look up to you for some reason.
Maybe it's because I'm not you.
You know what? Forget I said anything. God.
He throws his arms up and steps out of the room, practically walking into Sayori and Natsuki as he turns around. Instead of getting upset, he just wordlessly passes by them as they enter the room.
What the heck was that all about?
We don't like each other.
Why?
Natsuki raises an eyebrow, shrugging nonchalantly.
He looks harmless enough.
Because he had a crush on me while we were kids. That's not the reason. Natsuki chuckles, spurred on by Sayori's reaction to my outburst.
Oh god, that sounds exactly like something you could do, though.
I hate you both.
No! How have you fallen so far?
Both of them dramatically bring their hands to their heads, Sayori swatting at my statement.
A calamity!
I swear to God, both of you. They walk over after having their fun.
Yeah, careful not to cut yourself on all that edge.
I take it back, they haven't finished making fun of me yet. This is going to be my whole lunch now, isn't it? After school, I wait by the front gate for Amelia to show. Part of me does feel bad for ditching the club, but I do spend pretty much every day there these days. It'll be nice to get away and hang out with Amelia a little more.
Well?
Where is she? Did she get held up? She's not usually one to be late for anything. I hope everything's all right. Hey!
Oh, I clicked out. Blip. Blip. Go.
Oh, there she is. Why is she running toward the school?
Don't leave her out, you're coming.
I roll my eyes, shaking my head all while wearing a grin. Really? What, did you get halfway home and then turn back around?
Maybe.
Geez, she's laying the Sayori impression on a bit thick, isn't she? And you purport to be the intelligent one.
Intelligence does not equate wisdom, and nor does it include common sense.
Well, I guess that excuses why you didn't just text her.
If you want it either, you've come to the wrong person.
Yeah. With a chuckle, we start off down the road. It doesn't take us long to get to the fork in the road where we usually split. One direction takes us toward my house, the other toward Amelia's and the city. Amelia smiles as she drags me down the left path, almost cackling as she does. Part of me wonders if I should be concerned about what she has in store. Still, it is what it is. What's the worst that could happen? So, what's the plan?
We are going shopping.
Shopping? Different. Can't say I was expecting that, to be honest.
Come on, don't be a slowpoke.
She keeps dragging me until I finally catch up with my pace to match her own. Okay, I getcha. Finally, she lets me go, and we start walking down the road together.
So, see anything you like?
Well,
How about a puppy?
she points at a passerby walking their dog.
Imagine if you got one to keep you company at home.
Well,
Come on, wouldn't it be great?
it probably would be really nice to have some company, but at the same time it would be expensive to keep one, and my budget is tight as is.
Well,
Amelia, that's not the sort of decision you make on the fly.
yeah, but
I'll think about it, I promise.
alright.
She looks away dejected. I feel a little bad, but I really don't want to make my life any harder than it already is. Besides, I have no idea what I'm doing once I graduate. If I end up continuing the plans Sayori and I made as kids, we'll be moving to Tokyo when we won't have the chance to keep a pet. Damn it. Sorry, Amelia, I didn't mean to snap.
Yeah, let's go. You've got your reasons. Wanna actually get some shopping done then?
Sure, what did you have in mind?
I was actually wondering if you'd help me pick out some outfits. I've been itching to get something new lately.
Really? I mean, I don't have the strongest fashion sense.
No, but you do have one hell of an eye when something doesn't look right. Besides, I'm not after trends, just something I can wear. Or can wear out. Maybe a little jewelry, too.
I'm gonna guess the British spell it with 2 L's.
Feel like dressing up for someone, do we?
No, don't be ridiculous. I'd never dress up for anyone that isn't you.
She winks at me, grinning. Uh-huh.
Good recovery meals. She knows how to give it as well as she takes it, that's for sure. I wonder what she had in mind. She's over looking at bracelets now, but she's been all over the store. I find myself, oddly enough, transfixed on the hairpins. Not quite sure why, if I'm honest, but this small one with a small shark on it strikes me. It's just oddly adorable. Strange thing to say about a shark, I guess.
Hey, what you looking at?
Oh, nothing in particular.
A shark one, right? Have you considered going into marine biology?
Huh? No, I never even thought of it.
Oh, that's an option. That or zookeeping.
Zookeeping. Sounds like fun, actually. You're gonna pursue your streaming career, obviously.
Not a doubt in my mind. Well, if that all falls through, maybe something like a private investigator.
Huh? Aren't those two things like...
Complete opposite ends of the spectrum, absolutely. But honestly, that sort of sums me up, doesn't it?
True, you're one of extreme opposites.
Nothing like you, who obstinately sits in the middle.
Well... I clicked out again. It's not like I'm indecisive, just...
I know, you've been forced to make decisions and it's not really been much of your choice. Maybe that's just your body telling you it wants to take it easy.
You think so?
Better than some people. Imagine how, I don't know, someone like Monica feels. I doubt she'd be in a lot, or she'd been... I doubt she's been allowed to make a decision in her life. And then there's you, with all the choices in the world, and that's made you always try to pick the option in the middle. You're scared of change.
I always have been. It scares me. The idea that every day I'm making uninformed decisions that might change my entire future.
Jesus, man, you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Just a little, well, rattled. She bites her lip, placing a hand on my shoulder.
I know I joke about it, but I am here to help, you know.
I know. I don't really understand why, but I know.
Because you're someone special. Whether you realize it or not, you've made an impact on the people around you.
Thanks, Meals. I appreciate it. By the way, you're not coming on to me, are you? Her face flushes as she backs up.
Me? Huh, in your dreams.
If this was my dream, this conversation would have gone a whole lot differently. I advance toward her as she backs off, matching her stride.
Haha, Mel, funny.
Oh, you think I'm joking? Moving right up to her ear, I whisper, because I am. And I receive a well-deserved sock to the gut in return.